Let's begin with Form 8. Listen carefully and choose the best answer.
One. Mr. Brown liked the cartoons in the evening newspaper. What were they? 2. The gardener used the electric grinder on the knife. Why? 3. Hail damaged crops and property. What did the damage? 4. You should wash your car occasionally. When should the car be washed? 5. What should hammers be used for? 6. There are approximately 50 students in the room. How many are there? 7. Some people dread public speaking. How do they view it? 8. The container in the closet is marked flammable. What's in the container? 9. In the month of March, we often have sudden changes in the weather. What kind of changes do we have? 10. She made a surprise visit to his office. What kind of visit was it? 11. Baseball, football, and basketball are popular sports. But recently, boating has become popular. What has become popular lately? 12. What is the opposite of tailwind? 13. What can a person usually find in the classified ad section of the newspaper? 14. While Sergeant Jones was putting fuel in the plane, Sergeant Smith checked the rubber on the wheels. What did Sergeant Smith check? 15. He has the ability to learn languages. What does he have? 16. John must leave at once. When must John leave? 17. James said to Mary, "Let's eat in this booth." Where did he want to eat? 18. What is a hunting permit? 19. Students will learn more English if they pay attention in class. How will they learn more English? 20. An official of the United States government can be removed. What can happen to him? 21. Why did the professor use the telescope to look at the stars? 22. After Joe took his aptitude test, he was scheduled for training in a technical field. What kind of field is it? 23. The mechanic asked Jim what the capacity of the fuel tank was. What did the mechanic want to know? 24. She arranged the trip. What did she do? 25. Mrs. Teller has to get some more gasoline. Does she have to go to the gas station? 26. Please don't take these seats. 27. Before you cash a check, you must endorse it. 28. Lieutenant Smith turned in at 10 o'clock. 29. Joe likes coffee. On the other hand, John prefers tea. 30. The storm is approaching. 31. I'm going to attach the check to the bill. 32. If Frank had had the money, he would have loaned it to Tom. 33. Mr. Kelly picked out the best tool for the job. 34. We had a cloud burst this morning. 35. The hotel manager said that Jim would operate the elevator today. 36. John is older than James, but Henry is the oldest. 37. Tom can go with John, but Charles can't. 38. Anne is going to read the book at home. 39. Jerry's car is almost as expensive as Sam's. 40. He checked out this morning. 41. Help me get the food out of the basket and we can eat right away. 42. Ted is not in class because he has been sick for 2 weeks. 43. There was a malfunction in the system. 44. He would like to finish his work today, but he won't be able to. 45. Frank told me that his friend is always in a hurry. 46. When the group finished its work, the men got time off for a job well done. 47. The instructor thought that it would be a good idea to go over the lesson during the period. 48. They abandoned the boat when the storm struck. 49. William takes part in all kinds of activities. 50. The books were taken to the post office by John. 51. How many people were at the meeting last night?
At least 20.
How many people were at the meeting?
52. Isn't it cold today?
Yes, and the streets are covered with ice.
How are the streets?
53. Doesn't the weather change quickly here?
Yes, we're having a shower now.
What did the woman say about the weather?
54.
I have to put these two pieces of wood together.
Well, to hold two pieces of wood together, you should use strong glue.
What should the woman use?
55. Did you enjoy the meal?
Yes, and I ate something sweet at the end of the meal.
What do we call the sweet food eaten at the end of a meal?
56.
What are you going to fix for breakfast today?
I'm going to prepare steak and eggs for a change.
What will the man do?
57.
This tire is in bad shape. What should I do with it?
Change it.
What did the man tell the woman to do with the tire?
58.
I can hardly see.
Neither can I. The visibility is bad.
What made the visibility bad?
59.
What kind of weather have you been having?
It has been drizzling a lot.
What kind of weather was the man referring to?
60.
Do you think I'll need my eyeglasses?
Not if you're going to read the headlines.
What kind of printing is used for headlines?
Now, let's move to Form 9. Stay focused and try your best.
One. There were 60 students in the 3 classrooms. What was the total number of students? 2. The instructor pointed to a picture and said, "This is a ship." What picture did he point to? 3. They got a good deal on a car. What did they get? 4. If Morgan tells you to switch on the motor, what should you do? 5. When you are in a restaurant, you can order meat just the way you like it. If you like meat cooked thoroughly, what kind of meat would you order? 6. We will cut down the number of students in the class. What will we do to the class? 7. The instructor said, "The engineers designed a bridge." What did the instructor mean? 8. Many homes are equipped with the latest modern electrical appliances. What is the meaning of equipped with? 9. Sometimes Captain McDonald gives examples to clarify a statement. Why does he give examples? 10. The ship fell apart when it hit the rocks. What happened to the ship? 11. He saluted twice. What did he do? 12. The instructor said that it was sprinkling outside. What did the instructor mean? 13. Mr. and Mrs. Jones watch television at home 2 hours every night because they like the programs. Why do they watch television? 14. Captain Willis bought a brand new car. What kind of car did he get? 15. My friend and I will meet you at the theater opposite the cafeteria. Where will we meet you? 16. Lieutenant Nicholson is going to the barber shop to get a haircut. Then he's going to the cafeteria to eat dinner. When will Lieutenant Nicholson have his dinner? 17. The temperature fell rapidly when the cold front hit. What happened when the front arrived? 18. Tom told his brother, "That's a pretty big load for such a small boy." What did Tom mean? 19. The teller at the bank said, "What denominations of bills would you like?" What did the teller mean? 20. The rules were very rigid. How were the rules? 21. When ice is exposed to heat, it changes to water. What does it change to? 22. When men travel between the Earth and the Moon, what do their ships travel through? 23. Lieutenant Smith said, "Lieutenant Lee is a lucky young man." What did he say about Lieutenant Lee? 24. Paul gave his maximum effort in class. What kind of effort did he give? 25. When Bob was sick, he went to a man who cured him. Who cured Bob? 26. I have to go to town. 27. Gasoline is flammable. 28. Jim talked easily to everybody. 29. Turn that machine on. 30. It might rain tomorrow. 31. He lives in a huge house. 32. He sounds like he's angry. 33. He checked out of the hotel yesterday. 34. I will try out the car tomorrow. 35. The workmen will tear down that building. 36. Major Green didn't have enough time to read every page in the book. 37. John said, "Hurry or we'll be late." Tom said, "I'm coming." 38. I graduated from high school in July and joined the military service 2 months later. 39. The clerk said, "Try this coat on." Mr. Brown put it on and said, "The sleeves are not long enough." 40. Henry said, "Let's go in. I'm freezing." Mike said, "I'm freezing too. Let's go." 41. Mrs. Nolan doesn't get along with Mrs. Morgan. 42. Let me get my hat, Bill. 43. Mr. Calloway likes various kinds of food. 44. The waitress said, "What would you like?" John answered, "I think I'll have pie and coffee." 45. After having dinner, many of the students go to their rooms and study. 46. Paperback books are cheaper than hardcover books. 47. George did not want to go to the bank, so his roommate went there alone. 48. Lieutenant Allen forgot to put his return address on the package. 49. John wanted to learn to drive, so his friend taught him. 50. Mrs. Jones arrived just before 10, and Mr. Jones arrived just after 10. 51.
That used car is in very nice condition. May I drive it?
Sure, try it out.
What did the man do?
52. Hi, Mary. Am I late for the Colonel's briefing?
No, but you almost didn't make it. He's coming through the door now.
What did Mary tell the man?
53.
Is this flight 504 to Los Angeles?
Yes, it is.
Is this seat taken?
No, it isn't.
What did the man tell the woman?
54.
Captain, my parents are coming to town to visit me. I would like time off on the 13th to meet them at the airport.
Request granted.
What did the woman want?
55. Will Dr. White get back next week?
Yes, he will. He plans to stop in New York City for a few days, and then he'll come home.
What did the woman say about Dr. White?
56.
Sergeant Smith, can you finish checking all the records by the end of the week?
I think so, but it depends on how many people I have to help me.
What did Sergeant Smith mean?
57. My name is Sergeant Sutter. Can you tell me where my new class meets?
Yes, it's upstairs in room 30. You're early, though. Class doesn't start until 7:20.
What did the woman tell the man?
58.
I want to listen to some of the local radio stations. Do you sell any inexpensive transistor radios?
Yes, we have several different kinds, and they pick up all local stations.
What does the woman want to do?
59.
Will there be enough transportation to take us to the concert?
You don't have to worry about that. The parents will provide enough cars.
What did the man mean?
60. Did I pass the test?
I'm sorry, Bill. You failed it. You'll have to wait until next month before you can take it again.
What did the woman say? 2
Finally, here's Form 10. Keep practicing, you're doing great.
One. What is a house? 2. Will Mr. Smith be here? 3. The drink was in a bottle. What was the drink in? 4. Susan's father is a merchant. What is he? 5. Our unit received a new motor. What did we get? 6. Her mother closed the curtain. What did she close? 7. What is the opposite of lend? 8. The children looked up from their books when they heard the roar. What did they hear? 9. Alan will probably board the plane this afternoon. What will he do? 10. The sailor cut the rope in one quick motion. What do we mean by motion? 11. He should furnish his mechanics with enough tools to do the job right. What should he do with the tools? 12. As soon as the rains stopped, the army was able to progress much faster. What is another way to say to progress? 13. Can you put this machine into operation? 14. What is public opinion on this issue? 15. Are you getting used to the climate here? 16. When did you get back? 17. Which shirt did she pick out? 18. Do you want to try on this coat? 19. Have you been waited on? 20. Can you go right away? 21. What does it mean if John's conduct is good? 22. If we say that the president carries a heavy burden, what do we mean? 23. Jack was considered an expert by many people. What did people think of him? 24. If Sam broke the window with a stone, what did he throw? 25. If Bill were to knock on the door, what would he do? 26. The situation is not very good. 7. The students participate in sports. 28. The officer made a correction on the report. 29. The path curves in and out of the trees. 30. My roommate always dreaded visits to his uncle's house. 31. She asked if the suit fit you. 32. The control tower operator will repeat the information if you cannot understand it. 33. He located the city on the map. 34. Barbara demanded a raise in pay. 35. Oil and water do not combine. 36. She attached the sheets of paper. 37. Patricia has such a good plan that I think it should be developed. 38. John fastened the lock on the door. 39. A pilot must react very fast. 40. After looking things over, the mechanic connected the two wires. 41. This man knows how to operate the machine. 42. The instructor has already covered that part of the lesson. 43. The plane was not maintained in good flying condition. 44. She is tiny. 45. The questions were difficult. 46. He was very powerful. 47. The pilot landed the plane on a wet runway. 48. The item was very valuable. 49. We received extra pay last week. 50. The Earth's gravity is a constant force. 51. Did you understand Jim?
No, he spoke too rapidly.
How did Jim speak?
52. How does Bill write?
Bill writes clearly.
How does Bill write?
53.
Does your roommate like to go to the movies, Jerry?
Well, actually, he rarely goes to the movies.
How often does Jerry's roommate go to the movies?
54.
What is that noise?
It's my car. The motor has been running continuously all morning.
What did the man say about the motor?
55.
What kind of plane is that?
Well, originally it was a bomber.
What did he say about the plane?
56.
Why are the people running over there?
Because at last their hero has arrived.
What did the man say about their hero?
57. Do those men have jobs?
No, but they are willing to work.
What did the woman mean?
58.
Did you like the meal?
Yes, it was delicious.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
What should the man answer?
59.
Did you buy that gadget?
Yes, I did. And this small device is very expensive.
What was expensive?
60. Are you going to drive today?
I don't know. The traffic is heavy.
What did the woman mean?
Well done. For more forms and practice tests, visit our website. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.